There's a house in Liverpool that no one talks about. Not out loud, not for long. Tucked behind the roar of the M62, just a short walk from the Rocket pub. It looks like any other terrace, but the people who live there, they'll tell you different, if they're willing to speak at all. I got a message, middle of the night, from a man who used to live at 130 Broadgreen Road. It wasn't a story, it was a warning.
You're poking around Broadgreen, aren't you? That house is wrong. Not just haunted, wrong.
He and his wife bought the place in the late 90s. Thought they'd found a bargain, but the price was low for a reason. Too low, and they were out within 6 months. He would never go into the loft, said it was too cold, like the house was bleeding ice from the ceiling. One of the neighbours eventually told him why. Back in the 70s, the old fella said they found a skeleton up there, curled up in the middle of a pentagram. The police brushed it off, said it was historical, maybe a medical dummy, but people on that street, they knew better. They say something was summoned and it never left. You ever driven off the M62 by the Rocket, past Broadgreen Road? People say you've seen him. A man in a long coat, 1930s style, just standing in the window, watching, always watching. The wife saw it first in the mirror, then came the footsteps, muddy prints, starting from the loft door, leading straight to their bedroom. They started finding the furniture stacked perfectly arranged, chairs, books, even the TV cables tied in knots. No sign of forced entry, no sign of sanity either. Then it turned violent. His wife's hair was yanked at night. She'd wake up, pinned down, paralyzed, eyes wide in terror. He tried to move, couldn't. Something in the room was breathing. Dark shapes walked the house at night, not flickers, not tricks of the eye, full silhouettes drifting past the doorways like they own the place. No one stays for long. Families move in, then disappear. Sometimes they leave furniture, sometimes they leave fast. The man told me we didn't want to sell. We escaped. The house didn't want us. It wanted what we were afraid to admit. It fed off it, still does. They say the figure is still seen late at night, same windows, same eyes, watching the road, waiting for the next poor soul. 130 Broadgreen Road isn't just a haunted house, it's a house that knows you're there. And if you ever drive past it, just don't look up at that window. There's something else the former owner told me before he signed off, something he'd never shared with anyone before. The night before we left, I went up to the loft. I don't know why, curiosity, madness, I couldn't tell you. The hatch opened easy, even though it hadn't budged in months. There was nothing up there, no skeleton, no bones, but the symbol was still there, deep, burned into the wood. And in the middle of it, there was a pile of ash, still warm. Whatever was summoned all those years ago, it hasn't left. Maybe it can't, maybe it doesn't want to. If you think this is just another ghost story, think again. 130 Broadgreen Road isn't done yet. And I've been hearing whispers, new tenants, strange noises, a recent listing that disappeared overnight. Maybe someone out there knows more. Maybe it's you. Do you have a story about Broadgreen Road? Comment below. Some houses are empty because no one wants them. Others because something inside won't let you stay.